Learning hybrid photography, one day at a time.
Become a smarter photographer every day at discovermirrorless.com.
It's free and phone and tablet friendly.
Hey, what up everyone? This is G for smallcamerabigpicture.com and discovermirrorless.com. Remember those sites, visit them often because they're rad, and we are the leaders of this hybrid mirrorless photography movement. It is coming at you full speed. We are probably about a year ahead of our time compared to everybody else. Honest to God, no joke. You can look at the work, you can look at the tutorials, and you can see what we're doing, and you're going to be like, wow, these guys are doing something different. They're mixing stills, they're mixing video. It's fun, it's easy, and we're doing it with small cameras. That is the way to be for me, and if it's the way to be for you, cool. I am happy to be your man with a cat shirt showing you the ways. So let's get on with this tutorial here. Let's define what getting a right in camera means, and then I'm going to go on location and show you how to do it on location. So getting a right in camera for me means that at the time of exposure, at the time of capture, I am getting an image that is going to work in my post-production workflow with the least amount of hassle or no hassle, which is my preferred method because I tend to be a gentleman of leisure. So if I'm doing a commercial job, I am going to shoot RAW and JPEG, and I'm going to give the JPEGs to the client right there on the spot. Maybe they get back to their office and they're like, hey, G, you want number 25? I go back on my computer, jump on Lightroom, Aperture C1 Pro, whatever I'm using at the time, render out number 25. If any retouching needs to be done, and usually it doesn't, but if it does, then I'll do it at the time, email them, and I'm done. Now, if I am shooting for fun, if I'm not experimenting, I'm just going to shoot JPEG. I just want to shoot it, I want to share it, I want to be done. Most of the time, I'm going to go from my small camera to a wireless device, and I'm going to put it on Facebook or whatever, and just have a good time with it because there's no pressure. In this case, I was at the Botanical Gardens with my wife, and I was shooting things that normally I don't shoot. So I shot some RAW, shot some JPEG, shot some RAW plus JPEG, just having a good time. But, you know, for my stuff for fun, I just want to shoot it, I want to share it, and I want to get on with my day, and I want to enjoy my time. So let me show you how I get it right in camera. It's a real quick, very lo-fi tutorial, but you know me, I'm a commercial photographer with a street photographer sensibility, so the video's a little bit on the lo-fi. It's just straight up. I think you'll dig it. Let's go on location and check it out.
Okay, program mode. Okay, now what I'm going to do, just so we have this right, I'm going to go to my white balance. Look at the difference. That's creative white balance right there in action. Look how nice that looks with the shade. Look at that. So there we go. Okay, exposure is pretty much set. I don't have to do nothing at this point. I'm shooting this in large format JPEG for the win. That's right, because if you shoot it right, you don't have to shoot RAW, you can shoot JPEG and be done with it. The last thing I'm going to do is set this on a self-timer, and I'm going to take a picture here, and I'm going to jump in. Boom, self-timer's going, flipping that screen around. Oh, there it is.
Learning hybrid photography, one day at a time.
Become a smarter photographer every day at discovermirrorless.com.
It's free and phone and tablet friendly.